I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
I'm just a poor old fool. Not no magic.
New to Riverwood? Ralof? How do you know him? If you really are Ralof's friend, I'll be glad to help you. But you didn't answer my question. A dragon? In Helgen? It can't be. Although, it would explain what I saw earlier, flying down the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things. I don't know why, but I actually believe you. You've got the look of someone who's just seen a dragon. Things just go from bad to worse. First the war, now dragons. What's this world coming to? The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Girder.
I'm glad to help any way I... Lucan over in the Riverwood Traders says thieves broke into his store.
Girder, I'm
Strange.
fine.
He says they hardly
At
took
least
anything.
now I am.
Until next time.
Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
You're right. Follow me. Hod, come here a minute. I need your help with something. Hod, just come here.
Raylo, what are you doing here? I'll be right down.
A fine date. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to what... Jarl Balgruuf? I don't mean to be disrespectful as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice. I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruuf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruuf would choose Elisif over Ulfric. Of course, Ulfric's cause is just. It's time for Skyrim to rid itself of the Empire. The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself. And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith. I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turig just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turig was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turig dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen. Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim, and killed him in single combat. If Turig couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King. No, not until the moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry, though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last. It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town, too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls. Until
Uncle
next
Layla,
time.
Can I see
I
your
told
axe?
you, my...
How many imperials
Just
have
head
you killed?
north.
Do you really
Can't
know
miss
Ulfric
it.
Stormcloak?
Jarl Balgruuf still hasn't declared for one side or the other. What? Oh, hardly. I don't think even Ulfric could pull a dragon out of his pocket. Lucky for us it attacked when it did, eh? I wasn't looking forward to getting a shave from the Imperial headsman. Seriously? You don't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak himself. Right. The leader of our fight against the Empire. I forget that most people don't know what he looks like, except for those Imperial wanted posters. I was assigned to Ulfric's guard. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing, in the south of Eastmarch. The Imperials were waiting for us. As pretty an ambush as I ever saw. We were outnumbered 5 to 1 at least. Ulfric ordered us to stop fighting. Didn't want us all to die for nothing, I guess. I thought they were taking us south to Cyrodiil. Parade us in front of the Emperor. But then, we stopped in Helgen. And you know the rest. I'm going to rest up here a while
This is
before
no
heading
time for your games.
Ain't every... Yes, actually. Gerd, she and Hod run... I see. The grinds, if you've got the raw materials. You can use... Forge to make something new.
If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It won't be a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing. What? Not bad. But it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone up. This, look, you want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. You just take a look. Aye. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Until next time. Hmm? Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. All right, then. Hmm? You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? Until next time.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Orgnar.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. Looking to be a lot safer just to have the Jarls. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aratina. Looking at the Riverwood trader had his Have you seen that shrine of Azur? Here, take a look at this. Some of the... Hard not to.
Hell is going bad. We need to get a new map.
Never underestimate. Wow, that was intense. Never underestimate what I can do. This is your last battle.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
You look strong. Come to Jorvaskar and be a companion.
What is it? What? Where am I? My head. Oh, it's you! I mean, what? No, I've never seen you before. I have no idea who you are. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. Wait! Don't leave! I'm injured. Yes, injured. You have to take me with you. Otherwise I might die, and you wouldn't want that on your conscience. Yeah, well, that's because... Okay, fine. If you take me with you, I will make it worth your while. You won't find anyone tougher than me in Skyrim. Not to mention as good looking. What you really mean is that you don't like competition? Anyway, fine. I get it. People do get a little jealous of me, but I've come to accept it. If you change your mind, come and find me.
Halt.
Finally.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I must speak with the Jarl of Whiterun. I've seen a dragon nearby.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Well, nothing.
There's no time. My lord,
What's the meaning of this interruption?
there's no time for
Jarl
rash
Balgruuf
action.
is not
I just
receiving
think we need
visitors.
more information before we act.
It's imperative that I speak to the Jarl about Helgen.
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, I've no doubt that it was a dragon. Its wings span right across Riverwood.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl
dragon is lurking in the
will view
mountains...
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps? Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. I'll introduce you to Farengar. He can be a bit difficult. Mages, you know. Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
That's not much to go by. I need a little more specifics, shall we say.
You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Alright, I shall return in a few days. See what I can find.
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, taken and once you know. Of course, I'm not surprised, but not far. Many of them, the details are lost. Why, this very palace. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salt? Good. You're clearly better a prospective student, are you? I'll put it if the. Hopefully that answer will satisfy. Good day. Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
We need it quickly.
If I said that, as long as... Now, of course, what are you still doing here? Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps I'm here. What a fascinating conversation that would... I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this.
The Jarl is not a patient man.
Whiterun will be in your debt.
Come to think of it.